Hey, Duke of Dunks here. I wasn't really um, planning to record this game, but I thought it was like a little setup or something, but I mean, just look at this. Do I really need to explain anything? I do not know what is happening between Oxkill and Drodub here, but this is an adventure. So the main idea, from what I can tell of Drodub's deck here, is that he was killing his own units with the two Rot Wrappers and just recreating his Stitched over and over again. And for whatever reason, Oxkill let him. Oxkill is running an adaptive ISBG. And unfortunately, he was doing so against Tainted Statue. I don't know. Again, I don't know why he let this go on as long as he did. But here we are. I mean, with this many adaptive chants, with everyone having Burning Crusade or whatever on them, I'm not sure what this is, but it you don't see a game like this every day. I have got to see how many charge Aspect has. How many times can he use Furious Attacks? Like, surely Oxkill is going to Hammer Strike it dead super quick, right? Like, okay, even honestly, I like just looking at this board, I have no idea where to go from here. I have to assume Oxkill wins this because of Battle Leader and Adaptive, right? There are so many opportunities for him to proc Battle Leader, and he's got, you know, all the spell support, all the HP. He's the one with all the real units all lined up in a row. And yeah, this is a lot of free meat on the board, and yeah, the Aspect can in fact like insta-delete a single champ from the game, pretty much any champ in the game, as long as he's got his Furious Attacks up. But, you know, the Aspect is not immortal. He can't cast any spells on it to protect it. And, you know, it's going to die in a single, like, in, you know, one turn from Talgar and Friends, you know? Yeah, it's... I don't know. We'll see. It's, like I said, this is a very unique kind of game here. We'll see how much... This thing has been escalating, of course. Apparently he got these things out pretty late, which is unfortunate, because they are actually behind the damage curve. Ewan here, does he have Surge Enemy? No, Surge Paladin. It's just... It might as well be Surge Enemy. God, can you imagine Surge Enemy against this battle group? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20... There's 24 over here before those got deleted. Casual plus 24 HP. You really do not see that every day. Alright, so now it is Drodub's turn to because he can't just sit here forever. He has got to make a winning play at some point. And yeah, the Aspect does have all of his Furious Attacks up. He can proc it, but he's still 9 away. And like he I mean, he's running Tainted Statue. Surely he's not running like a Moby as well, right? Moby would be Moby's kind of the only way I see him winning this game, but there's no way he runs spells with Tainted Statue in his deck. And honestly, like, he's great at sitting there and amassing a ridiculous death ball, but at what point, you know? How do you push into Oxkill here? All of his, like, his real advantage here, his claim to fame, is all in these zombies and their 5 speed. They just cannot move up the board fast enough. And at a certain point, basically right now, all of Oxkill's units can one-tap them. Oh my god, 21 damage over here. No invoke. No 25 damage. No, it's all off of the Battle Leader, I guess. Is there a bunch of Battle Leader over here? No, just Talgar doing his thing. And adaptive, the adaptive stuff, that is. We will see. 26 damage over here. I have to assume things are going to happen. This is going to be a game, right, where they've been building up 30 minutes, and it's going to end in like 2 turns, because there is just too much damage on the field. This kind of game would give me a headache, because I have a small brain. Ooh, what the hell is that? I don't know. Something happened. There was a big global buff there. Okay, so he moved up just a little bit. Oh yeah, he must have used an eroding winds. Man, I'm surprised with an eroding winds that there wasn't more damage done across the board here. But yeah, when you get this high, like this much into the game, the amount of things your opponent can do is like near endless. It's so hard to think and plan. You can just kind of jam your face in there and hope and pray that everything works out. I have to assume it is going to work out for Oxkill here, even with the double aspect. As long as Oxkill can kill it, right? As long as he stays within range or just out of range. The aspects are only ever going to kill one thing a turn, maybe two, if Oxkill doesn't focus it for whatever reason, like he moves in. Because yeah, this Truth Seeker is mega dead, super duper mega dead unless Oxkill hammer strikes this aspect. Is he gonna make the mistake? Because I've been running an aspect deck, and so I know full well that people do not give these the proper respect. I don't know what the deal is. I guess because the Furious attacks, right? It runs completely counter to everything this game is built on. Nothing else in the game can attack 12 times in a row like this thing can. Not that it's likely going to, but this one is definitely going to. Alright, so he's got that adaptive going. Is that just another Mark of Redemption? Yeah, that doesn't matter. This is a dead Truth Seeker. And possibly two dead Truth Seekers if he does it right. So he's going to get a 20 damage Eradicate here. I don't know when they capped that out, but it used to be infinite. This should have been 30. Alright, let's see. Can Drodub do it? So, like, let's see. Because it's not just hard for your opponent to imagine what you can do, right? You have to do it yourself. You have to figure out, you have to move everything together. Okay, so that's 17 there. 17 there. Another 10, so, okay. Oh, these also have Battle Leader. Man, he's been getting lots of Battle Leader procs. A lot of potential Battle Leader procs. Okay, so he's splitting his damage, was interesting. This thing can't move in just yet. This Mix Coordinator. Wait, Mix Coordinator. Why did he open with the Cane and Crones? He has so many attacks. Look at these things stacking. Why did he open with these things? Oh, that's such a throw. That's so much damage lost on the board. That's easily 20-30 damage that he's missing out on for no particular reason. I'm going to keep an eye on these and see how much, because he opened when these were at like what, 20-ish maybe? And that's before this aspect even gets in there, you know? So he's got his Furious attacks. This is a dead Truth Seeker. Mega dead. Oh, he's got this slowing armor. Why is he not dying? Bestial Fury. Oh, wow. Okay. Great play there. I don't know. I guess he just didn't care, right? He was using his attacks to power up with the Mix Coordinator. But okay, so right now he missed out on 40 damage with these two because he just blew, oh my god, with the Fire Blast. And the Vendetta? Oh, whoa, Lightning Blast, Fire Blast, 30. Oh my god, in a single turn. In a single turn, the one unit killed 4. I'm over here sucking the Aspect's dick. And no, it was the Canoneer, dude. Well, the game is just looking dire now. You know, Oxkill was all set to tank his way through, chew through the Undying Horde like a paladin should. But no, the artillery. Oh, wow. Oh my god, the Pox client is dying with this much crap on the board. Okay. Well, he kills Serinda, so that's cool. Yeah, that's a very powerful unit, but as we just saw, it is not the God Canoneer over here. Alright, he's got the Bane Blast. Oh my goodness. The client's lagging out. That's probably more to do with my terrible memory and Chrome and all that, but still. Oh goodness, I'm sorry for the lag. Wow, he's got to get a... He can't do too many spells with the Tainted Statue. He's got to get a Hammer Strike down on this Canoneer, or history is just going to repeat itself. And again, the aspects are just going to get too crazy and run away with the game if the God Cannon doesn't do it. He's not going to have Bestial Fury forever. 6, so he's going to have 12. That's still enough to kill the Templar. And possibly... Oh, no, because he's got to get 6 over here. So it's going to be enough to kill the Templar. And then... Oh, my goodness. Oh, this lag. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's see. See if I can't close Chrome here. And, see if that solves the lag. Alright, so what does this thing have? Oh, he's running Quickening with Tainted Statue. This absolute goober. What a fella. And then the God Cannon's gonna come over here and tap you in with one attack and destroy both of them. Oh, this is just not a game you see every day. This is shenanigans right here. Wow. God, the poor aspect has so much damage potential, and he's just too far away from everything. What was that? I don't even know. So he's gonna... Oh, he can't. He doesn't have it. The riposte, the counter, the intimidating. And then he can just step on in and do a ton of damage to you, and he's not going to kill him, but still, that's a ton. And the 28 damage, 50%, that's 100. He's in range. All he's got to do is get a little bit going. The Stitched Remains, the Quickening. What about the Cane and Crone? The Cane and Crone hasn't attacked yet. That's 70 damage on the board. That's a dead Ewan. Oh, this is... And then all that Nora down there. This is looking pretty over with. Like, Ewan can kill the aspect. He doesn't care about intimidating. But there is just nothing to be done about this cannon. Oh, no, he waited too long. There was too much in the turn. The 60 damage cannon shot. The 70 damage cannon crone. The one problem, he didn't cash in too much. Is that enough to put Oxkill back in the game? He should have killed Ewan and the Vengeant Templar, but he didn't. He was so busy thinking about his max potential that he didn't get what he possibly could. Surely not, because, well, actually, maybe so, because he couldn't kill this impervious Truth Seeker either. At least I assume he was impervious at some point. I don't know, but still, if he needs to kill the the Canoneer, the Aspect, well, the Aspects can probably come in and clean sweep, because he's got too much. He's got, even for all the damage in the world, right? 40 damage Truth Seeker. He's still only got 2 attacks at the end of the day. You can have infinite damage, but you're still hard capped by your AP. Something these aspects don't have to worry about. That being said, wait, why over there? If you can teleport with your Truth Seeker, why aren't you killing the Canoneer? Why aren't you killing the Crone? Because those are your only problems, right? Why are you over here, two-tapping the Rot Wrapper? When, I mean, wow, okay. Does this have this thing? So this thing can't hurt the aspect, but Ewan can still kill. He's got 50 million damage. Okay, so the aspect's done and done. So that's no problem. This Is he just going to go for the shrine? He can do fortify. And this crone is going to be able to double tap over here. Although he doesn't have quickening anymore. That's such a throw, honestly. He was so lost in the sauce that he missed, because these two, like these two would have been such a problem. Without these two in the way, he would have been so much more free. Okay, so he doesn't have righteous deflection. That would have been a real big important thing to put down here. So the paralytic feedback is going to be a bit of a problem for him. He does have a spare turn. He's going to have an extra couple turns, or he's going to have like. By the when he, I don't even know if when he transfigures, even with 50-ish say HP running away. So he needs to get this guy over here, pop the Truth Seeker, get the Mix Coordinator down, get doing his thing. The Canoneer can kill Ewan, or maybe. And Magnus, maybe tap Ewan once, then shoot Magnus once. Okay. 20 damage on this Stitched Seamstress. Where is this coming from? I don't even know. From the Coordinator. Oh, wow. You know, when I didn't say it, but I was thinking the Coordinator was kind of a throw. But I guess if you just never approach and you just build up forever, you will eventually win with this deck, which forces your opponent to move towards you, which means the 3-speed Coordinator just doesn't matter. You never have to move. Okay, so this flank is all wrapped up, snug as a bug in a rug, and this Truth Seeker should die to this aspect with his 34 charges, his 26 damage. That was not helpful in the slightest, but it doesn't matter. He's just going to tap him once, and then move on over here. And then that's that. That's all she wrote. There's 2 champs to all of this. This guy's going to die to an auto attack. This guy's going to die to 2 auto attacks. And that's it, assuming the violence aspect doesn't come in himself. Well, this was interesting. That's all I can say about this. This was, you know, Poxnora is such an interesting game, right? There's hundreds of runes. There's like 1,000 abilities. There's so many interesting ways you can build a deck to win the game. But sometimes, in times like this, it's much nicer to take a step back and appreciate that potential from a distance, because I am positive poor Oxkill is not having fun here. He must be miserable. Oh god, even getting closing Chrome is not stopping this this lag from occurring. Oh goodness, I don't even know if my recording is picking up my voice during those lag spikes. Holy water, cool. He's got to have a righteous deflection down at some point. You know, for all of my... I'm over here saying that Oxkill is cooked, right? But... If he... oh my goodness. One attack. But if he doesn't kill both Ewan and Magnus here... I don't... Because is there anything blocking the Aspect's way? I don't think so. Because this Fortify is done on Drodub's turn here, and he's gonna you know, he's gonna transfigure, and he's gonna be transfigured engaged, and he won't be able to run, and Talgar is just gonna kill him, straight up. And this, with the water in the way, he can't do it. Okay, he can do it. He can kill Talgar, and Magnus can only attack once. Twice with Might of the Iron Fist. I mean, that's all he really needs to do, honestly. Does he have... Okay, so Magnus does not have Righteous Deflection on him. No, dude, you got in the way. If Talgar has Righteous Deflection on him, the Aspect won't be able to kill him. If the Aspect won't be able to kill him, then that's it. He loses the game to just Talgar. Oh, does he have Righteous? He doesn't have... Okay, so he didn't have Righteous. Well, I'm losing my mind for nothing. He just needs to get the Aspect to attack one time with the Mix, or 2 times with his Furious attacks. And then the Canoneer will hit 1. Well, no, because he still needs to kill Magnus with 1 attack. Because if Magnus pummels... Okay. Because if Magnus pummels with Might of the Iron Fist, this is a dead shrine. He needs to transfigure, get 62 HP, get some defense. Unless the shrine from spells 30% damage. Now 5 defense is way worse than 30% when you're dealing with 36 base damage. Okay. 30%. With Might of the Iron Fist, he's doing 40 damage. What's 30% of 40? Less than 50. So he's maybe. This is looking super questionable. Oh man, can Magnus do it? Well, he got 16. The Tome of Hate. Oh my god, every turn we're so over and it's so over and we're so back. Yeah, there's Might of the Iron Fist. But with the Tomb, if he was barely doing 50 before. I don't think he's doing 71, 30% less damage on 84. Oh man, the lag is kicking in again. Holy, what is going on here? Casting a bunch of spells, 43. The pummel to end it all. Can he do it? 31. Wait, he just did 1 attack. Well, he wasn't gonna... 31-9. There it is. Considering the state of the board, having the enemy shrine on 9 is... that's to be commended. GG to Oxkill, and GG to Drodub. I hope I never see your deck ever again.